Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron. Sorry if I sound a little under the weather. Hannah has tested positive for COVID. We managed to avoid it for 2 years. I haven't yet tested positive, and I'm trying to wear a mask and do all this stuff. You know, we're sanitizing in our home, but we'll see. I've gotten a little cough, so that sucks. But we're both vaccinated, so hopefully we'll both be just fine. But today, I want to take a look at Transformers Generations LegacyIguanus. And Iguanus is the first of the core class figures that I picked up. I didn't really, I'm not super into the core class figures of bigger bots. I've heard they're very good toys, but it's just not for me. But Iguanus is the first one that tempted me just because it's a new character. And here we have Iguanus in all his glory. And I mean, he is a purple looking Cybertronian motorcycle thing. He doesn't really look like an iguana at all, but I think I dig it. It is a humble little toy, but I think it does a couple neat things. And my real complaint really is just the lack of any sort of attachment for this weapon on the side here to function as a kickstand. We'll take off. He comes with a quote-unquote weapon. It is the middle section of a sword piece if you get him, Hot Rod, and Skywarp, which I did. Originally, I just got Iguanus, but then shout out to Pokeblocks Gaming and Kith Doctor on Twitch and Twitter. He's been really talking about how much he's enjoyed the core class figures, so I figured I'd get the rest. At the very least, check him out, and then keep all these bits, maybe do a giveaway for Hot Rod and Skywarp, we'll see. But yeah, here is Iguanus. He rolls super nicely. Without that little piece, you can see... Ooh! Oh shit, he stood up! Hey, look at that! That's the first time... So let me see if I can just stand him up just normally. Oh, okay. You know what? I was going to complain about how he doesn't stand up. Ah, okay. You know what? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. It's actually, maybe when I was playing it with it off camera, I had something misaligned. Maybe the wheels are wide enough that you don't have as much trouble. Oh, now that I'm like fucking around. There we go. No, I was about to say that he doesn't stand up very well. And, you know, it's a little tentative. Like, no, that's pretty solid. You know what? That's pretty solid. I won't knock on the table too much so that Ollie doesn't bark. But yeah, I mean, Iguanus is a weird-looking motorcycle. I did try putting some, like, smaller figures to sit on him. It's too wide around where the seat kind of is for anything to sit on him comfortably, so not much to show off there. But he does roll pretty nicely. You can see all his little robot bits, but I like it. It's weird, it's kooky, it's very, to me, 80s metal, which I think is what the Legacy line is trying to evoke. And yeah, I really like this color scheme. I wasn't sure at first when I saw pictures how this bronze would look, but against this red and this purple plastic, I think the bronze is the exact right hue it needs to kind of stand out against the rest of him. Yeah, it's pretty simple to transform also, which we'll go ahead and do right now. We can flip this open and reveal his head. There's our Iguanus head. We're going to come in and separate the arms, and they're just going to come down to the sides like so. This piece on his back is going to come along this way. We're going to come in on the back. We're going to separate out the feet, straighten out those heels to make feet, and then we can come in and separate from his tail these little pegs on his knees, straighten those out. We're going to swivel those legs 180 degrees on each side. I feel like just because this is a new mold, this is the most excited I've been in a little while for a Transformers toy. I've been doing a lot of repaints recently. Twist the waist around, flip the feet back around again, and then come in on this back piece. This comes up here, forming his little wing wheels, and then we can bring the backpack down, and it clips in. It doesn't really clip in, but it holds in really nicely. And then we have 2 pegs on the sides here that go into the sides of these wheel pieces here, and that's what pegs everything really nice and tight. And yeah, Iguanus is a really solid core class figure. We can give him, I guess, his gun, whatever you'd call that. And look at this guy. He looks menacing. I really like that head sculpt. There's maybe, it could have been picked out, I like maybe a bone color on these little spikes on the side of his face. Maybe the teeth could have been picked up, but I get it at core class. You know, you're not expecting too much. This is a ball joint. It doesn't go up and down very much, but it does have a little bit of wiggle. So, you know, you get some good articulation in the neck. In his arm, you can go back and forward until you run into his wheels. There's a nice cutout, so you do get 90 degree on that shoulder joint. You do have a bicep, or I guess elbow joint, ball joint, so you get bicep swivel and all that stuff. 3mm pegs on his hands, made you look. And then here we've got a waist swivel that doesn't interfere with the backpack, which is nice. Deep knee bend, more than 90 because of transformation, and ankle tilt at the core class level, which is nice. So yeah, you can get him, you know, in his all sorts of menacing poses. And again, like, that color scheme looks really, really nice. This red, the bronze, we get a little bit of gray here. It looks pretty savage. I like, it's like a alien skull motif down here. I really like the details. We've got like, it's a mix of, it looks like mechanical detail along with like lizard scale detail, which I like a lot. Like, this looks more biological. This one looks way more mechanical, like mechanical armor. And yeah, I think as Iguanus, as like a core class figure, I don't think that he's making me want to get like all of the core class figures, but if they do a play pattern where it's like, hey, if you collect a set of them, you get a cool bigger weapon, that might make me check more out for sure. And if you get them on sale, like there was Prime Day, and I try not to participate in Prime Day, but like Hasbro Pulse did their sale, and I'm pretty sure I got the like when I added Hot Rod and Skywarp to my loot, or whatever you call it, for Hasbro Pulse, it actually made my total cheaper because it just barely put me over the threshold to get the sales discount. So if you could pick this up for like $5 or whatever it is, easy recommendation. Even at $10, it's a fun little toy. It's nice to see that there is still an affordable price point that has a cool little toy, a cool little design that's basic and you can transform and stuff. Because Transformers are getting more expensive, which is unfortunate. If a kid, you know, is trying to decide if they want to buy a $50 leader figure or a $55 leader figure or a new video game, I feel like nowadays that's hard for kids to justify in their mind, you know, pick up one toy or pick up the new Legend of Zelda or whatever the kids like to play. So it's nice that there's this lower price point. And Iguanus, I think, fills out that price point very nicely. So easy recommendation. And this was a nice, quick video. I think because I didn't do any cuts here, I will announce the winner of the last week's giveaway right now. All right, it's time to announce the winner of our previous giveaway. And the question of the day for last time was, what sort of repaint would you be interested in seeing next? Similar to what we got out of Lift Ticket and DK2 Guard. And of course, by the time this is coming out, we just got some awesome reveals for the Legacy line and stuff that's coming out. So I'm really excited for the new stuff that's coming out. But let's see who the winner of DK2 Guard is. So over on the left are all the comments from the video. And then if you answer the question of the day and you wanted to enter the giveaway, you got a heart per the usual rules. Over here on the right are all the entries for DK2 Guard. And let's see who the winner is. Ran between 1 and 27. All right, our winner is number 9. Number 9 is, it's TF Fangeek. TF Fangeek, congratulations. You won a DK2 Guard. What was your answer? Let's go look real quick. Oh yes, Magnificus. That would be super sweet to get. In addition to that, like some of the reveals we got, I did manage to get some Hasbro Pulse pre-orders in. I'm gonna have to see. I'm really torn between the two Legacy RC repaints. So I don't know whether I'm going to keep Flame War or keep the other red motorcycle, which I can't remember the name. But we'll have to see. I've gotten both. I'll do a giveaway for one or the other. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching today's video. I know there's no giveaway in today's video, but there will be another one soon. I'll be doing a little traveling, but then I'll be having another giveaway shortly. So keep an eye out for that one. Thanks everyone, and have a great day. Bye!